let's go back because this session's the last session until the 8th, I think. Whatever that is on the calendar. I don't have a calendar, but yeah, because next week is Christmas, right? And then the following week is New Year's Day, so no power hour for 2 weeks, and then so not for another 3 weeks. So if you haven't come since November, because there's only been a couple classes, then you're not going to come till January for the next power hour. Okay, so I thought this would be a fun time to go back on a fundamental basic, which is repeat, approve, move, but implementing DISC word profiles. Okay, so DISC, who's unfamiliar with DISC? Everybody's familiar? Oh, perfect. That's good. Then I can go faster, right? D, which is what type of personality type? Dom? Driver, right? Nicole's so driver that she couldn't even hold herself back. Like she had the driver, right? And driver personality type is more of what type of personality type? Give me a description, quick.
They're aggressive and they want to get straight to the point.
Aggressive, dominant, straight to the point. I like that. High I is the influencer. They're interactive. They're highly expressive, right? They're very talkative, lots of energy. They're more feel-based, right? Versus D, which is more think-based. And then you have, let's go, D, dominant. Okay, I, influencer, expressive. I call them expressives. S is what? You remember S?
Analytical.
Nope. Stabilizer. But their personality, amiable. That's the way I remember them. Super friendly, right? And then C is numbers. They're the analyzers. Okay? All right. There's a quick rundown of DISC profile. So I'd like to do a repeat, approve, move exercise. And the reason why I like going back to these is because I forget and stop using and have remember to recognize the personality type. Because while I'll do that with especially pace and tone, like with S's, I'll slow it down a little bit more. I'll be a little bit more friendly. With C's, I'll make sure to be a little bit more focused on numbers. With I's, a little bit more. Let's do this right here. D, think. I's, feel. S's, feel. And then what's the C's? Thinks. Okay? Okay. I know, it's not, it's okay. So I'll have some surface level awareness with the people that I'm dealing with. Hurry it up, talk faster, be bold, appreciate how expressive they are and the beauty in their lives, in their house. Be friendly, make them feel safe and secure, slow down, talk a little bit slower, talk a little bit more friendly. Numbers and data and computation. There's times that I forget to use some of the words. So with that, take one down, pass it around. Okay. All right. On the words for DISC personality types. Here's why, Thomas, this is important for not just prospecting, but when I'm, because for your role, you do negotiating or just dealing with the client, or who does the negotiating on your partnership?
Mike does.
Mike does? Okay.
He handles all clients.
But do you have any interaction with the clients at all? Or agents at all? No. Okay, who do you talk to?
I'm in a bubble.
Nobody.
It's great.
Only. I love it, right? So regardless though, in the business, right, we're gonna have to talk to somebody at some point. And whether it's prospecting to get them to trust me to get to the appointment, at the appointment, and I need to move through some resistance or apprehension or fear they have around pricing or signing a contract, or I'm dealing with my own client, right? And my own client's being difficult, or maybe I'm talking to another agent and I need to move past some of the ego or ignorance in the conversation, right? For opportunity. Hi, Sha.
when you talk about an agent, it would be nice to the agent. I find sometimes the other agent is so mean to us. Not
Can
just
be.
one way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of them so mean.
Some of them are so mean. They are. Yep. Yeah, they're not. They cannot be nice for sure. For sure. Okay, so let's do the. We're gonna use the RAM method. Okay. Okay. What's the first R? Repeat. Okay. Then approve. And then move. Okay. Repeat. Approve. Move. And then we're gonna. Okay. I'm gonna show you guys how to incorporate this because we repeat objections. Dude, what's this guy's name? I can't remember your name. Tell me your name.
David.
David, that's right. I knew that. David, right? David is that I repeat objections or resistance because people need to feel heard, right? Look, I don't know if I want to do anything right now. Okay, you don't want to do anything right now? Often that repeats like an echo, David, right? It's almost like an echo. That's an easiest way to do it, is just echo them. So repeat it and then approve it. Good, great, fantastic, wonderful. But not everything's good, great, fantastic, or wonderful.
I hear you.
Right? I hear you, I understand, I respect that. I appreciate that. Okay? Because everything's not good, great, wonderful, fantastic. You know, I want to hold off right now till the spring. Oh, great. No, I don't want to say great to that. I don't know if I can help them move forward on that or not yet, right? But I don't want to reinforce something that's not in alignment with us moving forward. What's moving forward? Maybe setting the appointment. What's moving forward? Talking about why this offer, why they should seriously consider this offer because they haven't gotten any other offers. What's moving forward? The person who I'm talking to is being stubborn or ignorant, and I need to help them. I need to help them grow into the conversation that I'm going to create around them. Bold, okay? And so I need to make sure that they feel heard, David. I got to make sure that they feel appreciated. That's what that is right there. Good, great, fantastic, wonderful. I don't care what it is. I appreciate that. I respect that. I understand that. I might feel the same way if I were you. And I'm going to move to a question. What's the question? Okay, so for the purpose of just using an example of, I guess we'll do prospecting because I can't think right now. We'll set the appointment. Okay, so for right now, it could be set the appointment. But your move could be to any just another question. You could use this when somebody says, "Look, I'm not sure. I don't really want to respond to that offer. It's too low." Okay, you don't want to respond to that offer? Hey, David, I appreciate that because it's low. You know, and I might feel the same way if I were you. And so what if we don't get any other offers though? And by not responding, like maybe we didn't find out if they were willing to come up. Okay, that was kind of highbrow and just exploring how it's not just about setting appointments. This is about constructively having a conversation with people to move through the conflict and explore where we're going. Okay? Not to get people to do things, although it helps people do things. Okay? But you can't start with that. You can't start with like, all right, let me get this person to do something. You can't start with that. You have to start with, okay, I need to help this person in this conversation by, hey, I hear you, Haisha. Hey, I'm on the same page as you. I appreciate your thinking or your feeling. Okay? And then move to a good question. All right, for purposes of the exercise, we're gonna do moving to a question that sets the appointment. What question? I don't care. But listen while we're going, and I'll pick on some people who've played first, and then you could just listen along, because it can be as easy as, can we meet Tuesday at 4 or Wednesday at 6? Do weekends work better or weekdays work better? Weekdays work better for you. You're just closing for the appointment, for now.
Which personality are you going to start?
Which personality you're going to start is a great question, because where do I insert D word, or where do I insert disc words, right? Okay. So this is what it would sound like. Look, I'm not sure that I want to wait until after the holidays. Oh, okay, David, you want to wait until after the holidays? Hey, I totally appreciate that, because this is about staying in control and making sure that you don't do anything unless it makes sense for you, and that you want to make sure that you win and you get the best deal possible. Is that how you feel? Are those your thoughts? There we go, D, right? But look, David, I went pretty high level on that. Just use a couple of disc words. Oh, you want to hold off right now? I totally understand that, because you want to stay in the driver's seat. So why don't we just sit down and talk about it? Does Tuesday at 4 or Wednesday at 6 work better for you? You with me? Okay. Let's start with D's just because it's at the top. And we're going to repeat. We're going to approve. And then the trigger words because. So here's the game. Use the trigger word because is the trigger word because it's going to lead you to the D words. Or right now, D words, right? We're going D words. And that's going to trigger your brain to use the D words. Otherwise, you're going to get lost because you haven't played this game before. And you're like, what the hell am I doing? And then you're going to be like, and it's not going to work, okay? So repeat, approve, trigger because, a D word or two, whatever you feel comfortable with, and then close me. Close me for the appointment. Something simple. When's a good time to talk? Okay, if you're playing, stand. If you're a sissy, sit down.
Oh my God.
Just kidding. Just kidding, just kidding. Not really. Okay, here's how it goes. Nicole, look, I'm looking to maybe hold off till after the new year.
Paul, I hear you saying you're looking to hold off for the new year?
Yep.
Right, I completely understand that would be your decision because you don't want to waste any time. Is that what I hear you saying?
Right.
Right, Paul, and if it made sense and it got the job done quicker, would 15 minutes of your time be too much to ask?
Right, you don't want to waste any of your time. Okay, so you want to wait until after the new year? Hey, I totally understand that because let's just cut right to the chase. I mean, you want to be in the driver's seat. You don't want to waste any time. And if you are going to do something, you want it to happen quickly. And you want to win and just get it done. Are those your thoughts? Yeah, those are my thoughts. I love that tie down with like if they're think or feel. If they're think or feel, I love that tie down right there. Because you know what happens there, Nicole? Complete agreement. Because when you've identified how they might think or feel by using some of these words, man, I do this not often enough. That's why I had to do this today because I'm like, man, I haven't done this a while and I know I'm not doing it as often as I should do it. Because when you identify their feelings or their thoughts through some of these words, when you tie it down, are those your thoughts? Now you could say feel for a D2. You could say that,
Yeah.
but and they completely agree with you. It's just a little bit stronger.
We have feelings.
We have feelings. We have feelings, right? And you know what it is, Nicole? It's good practice to just get in that habit of like, okay, they're thinksies. Is that what you think? And I go more cerebral with the wording versus they're feelsies, and I better go a little bit more feelsies, right? Because Yesenia, if I don't do feelsy, if I try to do thinksies with these feelsies, it might not work, right? You start using D words that are more oriented to you because you're a D, but they're an I or an S, and they ain't feeling you, man. They ain't feeling you. And then you're like, where's the disconnect? All that stuff I said was so right. We were talking about this last week, right? It's like you say all these things. This is the workshop right here. You're in it from what we talked about last week. Is that you're saying the right things, but you ain't connecting. Why? This could be one reason why you're not connecting. Okay, D words. D words. I just gave you guys a nice rundown of how I use like 5 or 6 D words. You only need to use one. Use a couple. Don't make this complicated. Okay, this is just an exercise, and we're having fun. Aren't we having fun? Okay, Dom, I don't know if I want to wait till after the holidays.
Which one?
We're D.
D. Paul, you don't want to wait till after the holidays?
Yeah.
No, I understand where you're coming from, Paul, because at the end of the day, you're looking to do things quickly and efficiently, and the holidays are a slowdown for a lot of people. Is that how you're feeling?
That is what I'm thinking.
What are you thinking?
Yeah.
That's what you're thinking?
Yeah.
No, yeah, I can totally understand where you're coming from. So why don't we do this? We're moving to an appointment?
Yep, close me.
Yeah. Why don't we do this? Let's talk at the end of the week here, right before the holidays. I'll show you what we do to help people win in real estate, and then you can make a decision from there.
Yep, all right. Good job, all right. I was wondering if you were gonna do that, and you did, which is good. And I'll just point something out, which I brainwashed him, which is what you should do to all your children at the youngest age possible, is value. You remember it? Value, strike commitment. And then what? Assumptive close. That's the perfect close right there, baby. David, that's the perfect close right there. You don't have to do this. I'm just showing you what he did, okay? He brought value to the appointment, because if you don't bring value to the appointment, like, what's the point? Oh, let's sit down and talk. Dude, they don't want to talk to you, right? Tall and handsome, but they still don't want to talk to you, okay? Right? That trendy haircut's not going to get you the appointment. Like, you need to be able to talk to somebody and bring value, David. Bring value and strike commitment. Hey, I know you're not going to do. Why don't we sit down and we can talk about, what'd you say?
How to win and
How you can win. And maybe some inside market information that I have. What's that inside market information?
Information you have that they don't.
Yeah, could be anything. Closed data is an easy one, right? Comps, days on market, whatever. There's plenty of data that you have that they don't have, Haisha. Okay, so bring some value and assign it to the appointment. Strike commitment. Hey, look, let's just talk. No commitments. You could literally say that. Why don't we just, I'll share it with you, and then I'll be on my way. You're not going to do anything unless it makes sense for you. You guys heard me say that one time and time again. I love that one. Okay, and then assumptive close. Tuesday at 4, Wednesday at 6. Haisha, don't ask for appointments. Close for appointments. Okay, because they're not going to give it to you. They're not going to give it to you, Rick. They're not going to give it to you. So close them assumptively and show them that you're in control and you have some guts. That's the clean version. Okay. That was good, Dom. Thank you for doing that. All right, look, you don't have to do that. I just wanted to show you that because that was pretty cool. Okay, cool. Repeat, approve, because, trigger, D words. Maybe you tie it down and then ask a quick question to close. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Okay. You ready?
I'm born ready.
Okay, born ready. Maybe wait till after the holiday.
You want to wait for after the holiday?
Yeah.
Totally understand, Paul. Because you want to take your time with your family, or you traveling?
Yeah, because both, actually.
Both?
Yeah.
Okay, I totally understand. But I want to know about you want to cut to the chase that want to make sure everything's going to be moving ready after the holiday.
Right. Yeah.
So how about we can get together for 10-15 minutes. I will share the information that you need. So it's going to give you enough time to think about after the holidays so we can move fast. Today is 5 or tomorrow is 3 p.m.
Okay, I like it. I like it. Not bad. Not bad. All right. Here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
All right. Maybe after the holidays.
You're thinking of moving after the holidays?
Yeah.
Okay, I understand that. I might would feel the same way as you. Well, because I actually too want to be in control of the situation, make sure I'm being efficient. But honestly, let's cut to the chase. Let's find a way that makes the most sense for you, and whether that's making a better decision before the holidays, possibly after the holidays. It's kind of up to you. I would have a really quick meeting with you, maybe 15 minutes long. I'm actually available today at 5, or we could do tomorrow at 3.
I like it. That was good. That was good. Keep it simple, David. Make sure you don't overthink this, right? Like, keep it simple. Repeat, approve, a couple trigger words, what works for you. Tuesday at 4 or Wednesday at 6. You're hearing some of them embellish this a little bit more because they're a little bit more comfortable with it, and everyone here who's gone so far has already played this game. Okay? So they're understanding, how can I use more of the trigger words? Juliana was using these in the close, actually. That was great. That was good. Yeah. Hey, let's just cut to the chase and sit down and talk about it. But for a basic response right now, for some of you guys who haven't played, keep it simple. Repeat, approve, because, trigger them, close them. Because is just moving you to here. Look, you don't have to do it like this. I'm giving you guys a formula so your brain starts rethinking, Larry, like, how do I better connect with people? Make them feel heard. Get alignment. Get alignment. Get into their subconscious. Okay? Because people don't make decisions here. They make them here. 100% of the time, Tom. 100% of the time they're making decisions here. How they feel. The thought just executes the feeling. What am I trying to get them to feel? Hey, I hear you. I'm on the same page as you. I'm connected to where you're at and how you communicate. Why don't we just sit down and talk? Non-confrontational, close. You got to bring some value. If you have some guts, try it. Okay, but if not, don't try it. Keep it simple. Haisha, I'm waiting till after the new year.
So you want to wait after New Year?
Yeah.
So I totally understand that you don't want to waste of the time. So I totally understand that. I appreciate you share with me
Yeah.
because you don't want to waste of time. Is that your thoughts?
Right.
Great. How about let's sit down for 15 minutes. Let me show you a very effective way to help you when your business, when the real estate. Is Wednesday 3 or Thursday 5?
Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Right, and you can even use those disc words in the close. Hey, you're going to wait till after the new year. I totally understand that, David, because look, this is about making sure that you just cut right to the chase and you're able to win efficiently after the new year and you get the job done. And so the bottom line is, let's do this. Let's sit down and talk. I'll give you some inside market information for you to know what exactly it is that you're going to do and hit the ground running in January instead of wasting time interviewing agents. And this is just going to be a conversation. I'll leave that information with you and you're going to go from there. And we can get this done Tuesday at 4 or Wednesday at 6. Okay. Ricky, let's go. After the new year.
So Paul, you want to wait until after the new year?
Yeah.
See, I understand that. I definitely appreciate that because it sounds to me like you don't want to waste any time on this. Let's get it done as soon as possible with the most in the most efficient way possible. Is that correct?
Right.
I see. So here's just to cut to the chase. Why don't we go ahead and sit down and just have a chat? Maybe about some inside market information and how I can provide some value towards you. And help your situation out. I'm available either tomorrow at 3 or Friday at 6.
Okay, not bad, not bad. I like it, not bad. All right, Larry, I don't know, I'm just thinking about just not doing anything until after the new year.
Okay, yeah, you want to hold on to the new year?
Yeah.
I understand that. I know that the holidays can be busy and people need to have a clear mind to make a good decision, right?
Uh-huh.
Is that how you feel?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Hold on,
Okay.
hold on. Were those any D words in there?
No.
I didn't hear any.
No.
Okay, start again, start again.
Well, decision.
Decision? Okay, all right. Let's run it again.
Okay.
I'm not thinking about wait till after the new year.
Okay, you want to wait till the new year, Paul?
Yeah.
Okay, I get it. I understand the holidays can get busy. And,
Because?
The holidays can get busy because, spending time with family and so on and so forth. And you want to have a clear mind and to make a good, solid decision. Is that what you think?
That is, yeah, true.
Okay, well,
yeah.
What if I tell you if we can meet, I can help you get you some information, inside information, to that way we can hit the ground running once January hits. What do you think? Do you have time tomorrow at 10 or at 4 p.m.?
Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. That was good. That was good. All right, you want to wait till after the new year? Hey, I totally get that, Larry. Because look, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, you just want to get this done efficiently and have control of the process and make sure that this doesn't drag out. So why don't we do this? Let's just sit down right now, and I'm just going to share some information that will help you efficiently understand how to sell for the highest price possible. And look, I know you're not going to do anything till after the holidays. I know that. And I appreciate that because I probably feel the same way. I wouldn't do anything till after the holidays. So this will help you prepare when everybody's getting ready for after the holidays. You'll already be prepared after the holidays, and you'll have the leverage over everyone else and not waste any time at all. Let's just sit down and talk about it. Tuesday at 4 or Wednesday at 6. Because especially right now, like, look, it's going to be very difficult to list somebody between now and the end of the year. Very difficult. Should you automatically allow somebody to push you off till January to meet? I'd be fighting for a meeting now to just talk. And maybe you're not doing a presentation to list, but you're getting out there and getting in front of them. Hey, let's just talk about it. Let's just get you some information right now because everyone's going to be doing the same thing, getting ready in January. Like,
Yeah.
so what if there was a way for you to get ahead of the market in January and sell while you were getting offers while everyone was still trying to figure it out? Okay, we're just thinking out loud here because as we're thinking, Larry, this is exactly why you're here, is like as you're mumbling and bumbling and stumbling through some of this, that's good. That's your brain processing some of this so that when you get in front of somebody, you've had some practice going from brain to mouth Because the mumbling and bumbling and stumbling here doesn't cost you anything. Out there,
Thousands of dollars.
$15,000 opportunity. Bye-bye. Why? Because you were like, yeah? Right? Practice it, man. Practice it, practice it, practice it. Okay, Thomas. I don't want to wait till after the holiday, I think.
All right, sounds like you were waiting until after the holiday?
Yep.
All right, is that because you're thinking that it might be a waste of time and it might be a busy time for most people out there?
Exactly, yeah.
Well, why don't we meet up tomorrow and see if we can still achieve the goal efficiently?
What happened there?
Didn't approve it.
Well, he asked me, is that, so he didn't actually technically do the approval. But he asked me about my thought process. Is it because you don't want to waste any time? A D, yes. A D is going to answer to that, absolutely. Okay? But also D's and C's have egos, which need to be appeased. And right here, hey, look, you don't want to do anything until after the holidays, Paul. I totally get that. I mean, I understand. I respect your decision-making process because you don't want to waste any time, right? It means the holidays. I mean, obviously, you're not going to do anything right now. Are those your thoughts? Yeah, that's right. Okay, well, good. Well, look, listen, let's just sit down and talk right now. Blah, 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 blah. There you close them. Okay, you want to do it again?
No.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
All right.
All right, Thomas, look, I'm not going to do anything until after the holiday.
All right, so it sounds like you're trying to wait until after the holidays.
Yep.
And that's because you just don't want to waste your time and think people are going to be busy.
Yeah.
Totally agree with you.
Okay, all right.
Well, hey, I mean, if there's a way for me to achieve your goals efficiently, would you be open to that?
Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. This could also work for differences of opinion with partners. Hey, Mike, I totally understand that you think that marketing plan would be a good idea because, what's Mike? Mike's an ass.
Mike's an ass.
Mike's an ass, right? Hey, Mike, I totally, this is great that we have this on camera also, that we're talking about Mike Takao in Power Hour. Hey, Mike, I totally understand that you think that marketing plan is a good idea because, look, there's it looks pretty smooth at the surface level, and we want to get on the same page as our clients. And so, look, what if we had a closer look at this other option that could potentially help connect in equal or maybe a better way with our clients? I mean, would you be against at least just taking a look at that? Okay, break script. I just want to say that to you because there's so many ways to use this outside of us just doing the stereotypical close for the appointment. In fact, past the appointment with your own clients and with agents and in negotiations and with your own clients, this is so important to be able to help someone where you're here and they're here and we need to be here.
With your significant other?
With your significant other. That only lasts for a couple of months though, and then they pick up and then they're like, stop doing that shit on me. I love you, honey. Okay. Okay? All right, you ready?
Yes.
Oh, wait, I forgot this guy up here. All right, hold on. We're gone. David, I think I'm gonna hold off till after the new year.
So you want to hold off until after the new year?
Yeah.
Hey, I get it. At the end of the day, if it doesn't make sense, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So let's cut to the chase of the ball. At the end of the day, it sounds like you want to get this done quick and you don't want to waste any of your time because your time is valuable. Are those your thoughts?
Exactly, yeah.
All right, then. So I think then we should meet this weekend, go over your real estate goals and see how efficiently we can help you achieve those goals. Does Friday at 5 or Saturday at 3?
There we go. That was pretty good. That was pretty good for first time. That was pretty good. Yeah, he was a little light here, but then he doubled it down over here. He was using it in the close. That was a great example. Because remember, this is just a formula to begin to help you guys communicating at a higher level, not telling you, Larry, you have to go 1, 2, 3, you have to say because. I'm just using because as a trigger word so that you guys will get to the disc profile words. Okay? All right, you ready? Yes?
The because kind of throws me off, but okay.
Yeah, all right, well, let's see. After the new year, I think.
Okay, you want to wait until after the new year?
Yes.
Okay. That's a question?
No questions. Only questions here.
Okay, because the market is, or what? Wait.
No, because as you explain, you're explaining their feelings
okay,
here.
Okay, I got you. Okay, Okay. Go
right?
ahead.
All right, you want to wait till after the new year?
Okay. You want to wait until after the new year?
Yep.
Okay. I can understand that.
Okay. Because?
Because no, I don't know what it is.
Right.
Because you don't want to waste time. You don't want to waste time.
Yeah. So you know what this is doing? This is helping them explain how they feel or how they think. Because when you get alignment with that, then they're like, they feel consciously or subconsciously, they feel that you're on the same page, you understand them, you respect them, you're connecting with them. That's what that is. Okay? So because you don't want to waste any time, because you want to stay in control and not do anything till after the new year, and this is about efficiency and getting to the bottom line when you're ready to move forward. So, okay, here we go. So look, I want to wait till after the new year.
Okay. Okay, you want to wait until after the new
Yeah.
Okay, I understand that.
Yep.
Because you don't want to waste time. And the bottom line is it's going to take some time to get your house ready.
Okay.
So,
Close them.
okay, in order to not waste time, I can help you understand
Let's sit down.
or like
Let's sit down.
Just close them. Hey, Tuesday at 4, Wednesday at 6.
that's weird. Okay,
Yeah.
Tuesday at 4, Wednesday at 6.
Yeah, look. You're trying to go deep on this because you're trying to put it all together, which makes sense for someone who's just played the game. But like, the more you practice using the words in different places, and also I think you're like DC, or you might be CD actually, right? Because I've talked to you about things, and I can see like your wheels are grinding, right? Versus the D who's just like, just plowing through the conversation. Okay, right? So just don't overthink things sometimes, and even if you're role playing, like just practice using more disc words, and then you realize as you get better at this, then like, wait a minute, if I embellish more of the conversation here at the end, it helps them feel better, so that we can get to the close. Hey, Larry, I know this is about timing, and obviously I know obviously it's clear to me you're not doing anything till after the new year. So what this is really about is you getting an advantage and leverage over everybody else, so you can get the job done as efficiently as possible and win over the competition in January. So that's what we're going to talk about, is like how to win so that you're prepared to move forward when everybody's just trying to figure it out. So I don't mind sitting down to talk. I know you're not going to do anything unless it makes sense for you. Tuesday at 4 or Wednesday at 6. Let's just have a conversation. Okay, I rolled that out a lot there. But often when I have people on the fence and when I know that there's an opportunity because they haven't adamantly or aggressively shut me down, I have to try, man. I have to try. All right? Look, Haisha, you want to earn the big bucks? This is where this shit gets done. Like, people align with me quicker on the higher end properties, and I don't have to actively, specifically seek them out, even though I'm going to specifically do that this next year in my business plan. But like, I get a lot of high-end business because when I'm talking to people, they go, oh, okay, this guy sounds pretty smart. He's communicating in a pretty efficient and effective way. Sometimes it happens here consciously, cognitively, right? Sometimes it's happening subconsciously where they're like, okay, this guy knows what he's talking about. He's handling the conversation. When they feel that you're in control, when you're bumbling and mumbling and stumbling and you don't got something efficient and effective and strong and confident to say, they ain't gonna follow you. You might get some baba ganoushas to follow you, but they're typically baba ganoushas. What's that? Pain in my ass. They're stubborn and ignorant to what they want.
Flaking the appointment.
Flaking on the appointment, cheap people, fill in the blank, versus people who begin to respect you because you're communicating at a higher level. Okay, takeaways today. Juliana.
It's not about the actual sentencing, and I think she and I are doing the same things, especially because I'm a high I try to make it a whole sentence, but really, like you said, it's just about practicing the words and putting it in. It sounds awkward in here, but that doesn't matter. It's more about putting the words. So practicing that, repeating that, putting it in my head.
Yeah. I'll tell you, David, this closing people, this is actually your closing script right here. You don't actually even need a script. You're talking to somebody and be like, okay, well, how can I incorporate these words into talking to a D, I, S, or C? And if you just practice that and just use this, you'd be way more effective at your open houses to set appointments.
I have a good question. If you do cold call, how do you know that person? They just, hello, I want to talk to you. How do you figure out?
Yeah, you look at the, study the DISC behavioral style quadrant at the back. And that's gonna give you indicators as far as like the type of person that you're talking to. And if you play this game and you role play this activity, like you're going to hear people who are well, it says it right on the quadrant. D's and I's are faster, but D's are more think based, I's are more feel based, and they're gonna communicate that way. S's and C's, they're both steady and slow, so a little bit slower, a little bit more methodic, but C's are think based. S's are feel-based. So you'll start hearing how they communicate where you go, wait a minute, this guy's going a little bit slower. He's a little bit more analytical about what I'm saying. He's a little bit more feel-based and a little bit more apprehensive where he's not or she's not coming as forward and as strong. Versus the D's or the I's, like they're pretty strong.
Imagine cold calling Pauly to cold calling me. How we would answer the phone differently and like respond to you saying anything.
Yeah.
You'll know pretty quickly.
Right. Or your mindset versus Mike's. You guys are on opposite sides. Right? Like I have to be able to adjust to that because otherwise you're not strong enough or you're not aware enough to respect them for who they are and how they think and how they feel. And that's what this is about, is understanding where you're at to understand where they're at so I can communicate with that person at a higher level. Okay, take away, Lair.
I like when you said that this is just a formula, right? It doesn't really have to go step 1, 2, and 3. You just need the base, right? You just need to have the base.
Instead of ramming them, you could arm them. You know, the high S's in the room, I could always pick up on you guys because you do this first every time. Because like your natural instinct is to appreciate and respect and compliment. And so you're like, oh, listen, I appreciate that. I totally understand. And then you never approve or you never repeat, okay? And you don't have to repeat and approve in every single conversation that has conflict, but it really does help a lot. It helps a lot.
When you're repeating it, it tells them that you hear them. When you approve it, you're validating, and who doesn't want to be validated?
Yeah.
And then when you move, it's just keeping the conversation going so they don't give you a yes or a no. A shut
Yeah,
down.
so good, so good. Think about our own personal relationships on how we don't feel validated in our own personal relationships. And you're validating, encouraging in a way, right? How somebody thinks or feels. Dude, that is strong. That's really, really strong. We're not getting that in our personal lives. And like, here's a stranger going like, hey, I respect, because when they say something stupid sometime, Tom, like, I'm like, in my head, I'm like, that's dumb. But I'll still say, hey, look, I respect how you feel. I respect what your thoughts are. I might feel the same way if I were you. I can genuinely and sincerely and authentically say that, even though what I think they're saying is stupid, because I might feel the same way if I were them. I might think the same thing as them if I were them. I'm not, I'm me. So I have this fleshly response of like, you're dumb. Okay? And then I can't control my first thought, but I can control my second thought, which is like, and I gotta watch my facial expressions because sometimes my facial expressions give away, you're dumb. Right?
Subtitles.
Right. Yeah, that's good. Subtitles, I like that. I wanna use that, that's good. Okay, David, take away.
Plugging in the right words based off of their personality type.
Yeah. David's C, I think. C? High C?
I'm an ISC.
He's a
I-
C. Yeah,
C?
for sure.
Yeah, and look, all the notes he's taking, and then he's been studying it the whole time, and he's like drawing diagrams of like how to get C.
Please don't say my
Right.
name again. Please don't say my name again.
Right? And so that's good that you have structure and format, David. Now don't overthink shit, just talk to people. Get it in there and then just go talk to people, because the scripts aren't about following the scripts, they're about giving you insight to direction around a good conversation and what that might sound like. Because the people who are like, I don't need scripts, okay, fine, that's fine. but you're definitely losing business. We're already losing business, no matter what. You don't need to lose any more business. No or yes?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I value you.